Hey loves, welcome to your weekly doses of the Nails Queen. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and in today's video I have a Glam set of nails. It is black and silver. I haven't done a set of nails with these colors in, I don't know, like a few months, maybe a year. I don't even know why, because I love black and silver, and this set just happened to, pop up in my head. I didn't have any idea what I was going to record, but I really love the way it came out, and I am so happy to share it with you. I also wanted to touch bases on the question that I asked you guys last week regarding my other YouTube channel answering questions and whatnot. So I have decided, based on your opinion, that I'm going to keep it all in the same channel. I'm going to do product reviews, and also I'm going to answer questions, Q&As. We will see as we go. And I'm going to be bringing you guys new content, so just be patient. I'm trying to put it all in my schedule and see how it works out, and I'll keep you guys updated. But without further ado, let's get started into this video because I can't wait to show you. Mwah.
To start out, I am going to be using my number 14 brush, and I am applying this deep black color to the middle nail, the pinky fingernail, and also the thumbnail. As you can see, for the middle nail, I am applying from the tip of the nail to the middle of the nail, and then I am going to grab a small pearl and finish the cuticle area. As you can see, I am applying a little bit below the cuticle area, and then when the product dries just a little bit, I start pushing back. I don't apply directly on the cuticle area, especially when it's dark colors, because it is going to create a huge mess and flood my cuticles. This technique for the cuticle area doesn't change with any application. The only thing that changes is how many pearls you guys use to complete your nail. There is no wrong way of applying acrylic as long as the final product is the same. The size brush that you use, the product that you use, the length of the nails, the width of the nails, all of that also determines how many pearls of acrylic you guys are going to use to complete the nails. So as you guys can see on this pinky fingernail, I am only using one pearl, and it also is because the nail is smaller. There is really no wrong way of applying acrylic. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. A lot of people have so many different techniques, so do whatever works for you and use the tools that work for you as long as the final product is good. I get so many questions on this, so that's why I wanted to touch bases. So I hope that this answers a lot of your questions. Now I am using a 3D brush, and I am grabbing a little bit of white and the same black acrylic. I am placing the pearl on the nail, cleaning my brush, grabbing a little bit more of monomer, and I am distributing that product to the sides, and I am going to let it sit for a few seconds, and when it starts becoming matte, I bring my brush to a point, and then I start pressing down to create texture. You want to make sure that you do this part of the process when it starts getting matte, not when it still looks shiny or when it looks too dry, because if you do it when it's shiny still, it is going to bounce back to its original form because it is not ready to create the 3D. And also, if you do it when it's too dry, it is not going to form at all. Now, I am just repeating the same process throughout the whole nail to complete a 3D rose, and as I get closer to the middle of the nail, I am going to be applying smaller pearls just so it looks more realistic. I am trying to make this flower as thin as possible because I am going to be encapsulating, and also I wanted to mention that whenever you dip your brush into the white powder, you want to grab more white powder than the black, because the black is so pigmented that if you grab too much, it is going to be overpowering and it's going to ruin the flower. Now, for those of you who are beginners in 3D art, I recommend that you practice, because this is not an easy technique, and it took me forever to learn it. It is very intricate and time-consuming and very detailed, so you want to get it right and you want to get as much practice as possible. Also, a good brush and a good product is going to make a world of a difference. Now for the index fingernail, I am using a mixture of glitters that I created myself, and I think it goes perfectly with this set of nails. Honestly, I did not know what I was going to be recording, and this idea just, suddenly came to my head, and I think they are coming out gorgeous. Now on the nail where I created the flower, I am going to be adding a little bit of foil, and this is nail foil, not kitchen foil. Nail foil is very easy to manipulate because it's very thin and fragile, unlike kitchen foil. I mean, you could also encapsulate it, but it is not ideal. And this is super cheap. Also, you can find it online. I am going to be linking everything that I am using down in the description box below. And I am just applying this with crystal clear acrylic and of course using my monomer. So as you can see, I am using my same 3D brush that I used to create the flower to get in the little corners that my big brush cannot get to. Before encapsulating these nails with my number 14 brush, I am going to use my 3D brush and crystal clear acrylic to go over the flower, and this also helps me get to the little corners that my big brush cannot get to and avoid bubbles later on. Now I am encapsulating all these nails and I am applying a thin, no, not a thin layer. I am so used to saying thin layer, but what I meant to say is I am applying a layer of just plain monomer to the surface of the nail, especially the black ones, and this just avoids air bubbles later on, and it's going to look so much cleaner. When you work with dark color especially, this technique is bomb. After letting the acrylic dry, I am using a 100 to 180 grit nail file, and I am shaping the nails with this, and I am also going to be using an E-file and a medium carbide bit, and it is just to remove the excess from the surface of the nails. After filing all the nails and cleansing them, I am applying crystals. These are Swarovski crystals, and I am applying SS8 right now. Then the smaller ones are going to be SS5, and I am going to finish this design off with caviar beads. I am going to be applying crystals and caviar beads to all the black nails, but they are going to have a different design, so I'm just going to let you guys watch it because it's pretty much self-explanatory. I let the glue dry out completely, and then I applied a gel top coat. I went over the caviar beads but not over the crystals, and I cured that product under an LED lamp for 30 seconds. I'm sorry I didn't get it on camera this time. My camera wasn't filming and I didn't notice, but it is the same process as all my other videos. And then I applied cuticle oil, as you're seeing right now. And this is the final product, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and don't forget that I upload every single Friday. And I will see you guys next time. Please let me know if you guys have any suggestions, and I will see you guys next Friday. Mwah!